Welcome to Visible Improvement, the series that aims to help you secure better learning and progress for pupils in your classrooms. In this programme, we're focusing on writing in the primary classroom and how you can help your children make visible improvements in what they write and how they write. And I'm joined today by two colleagues from Church End Academy in Reading, judged to be an outstanding school, Kate Parietti and Kate Detheridge. And what we'd like to explore first, I think, dear Kate, if I use those words, is how do you get great ideas amongst children, just kind of to stimulate their writing? Let's just look at great ideas, stimulating. Where do they come from?
I think having a really vibrant curriculum is crucial. So you can combine all your subject areas to support your literacy. So having history, using visual literacy in history, using it in geography, expanding, using different text types across the curriculum will really help to link all the ideas together for the children.
Now, because lots of you are on the high level targets, you really need to think about, am I hitting these targets? Yeah, Leah is hitting the power opener. She's using words like cautiously, frantically. Are you using that high level language?
The other thing that I think is marvellous about this is that, sometimes children, if they're allowed to, they think that in their class, some children happen to be good writers and they're not. But this sort of thing means that there's no escape from being a good writer, that everybody, the secrets are there, everyone understands what they need to do, what the elements are, how to achieve them, and then everyone becomes a good writer.
Welcome to Visible Improvement, the series that aims to help you secure better learning and progress for pupils in your classrooms.
True or false? Well, I have a clear difference in the class. Right, fantastic.
In this programme, we're focusing on differentiation in the secondary classroom, a challenging subject, differentiation. I have with me two highly effective practitioners, Zoe Livingston in English, Tamika Daly-Bacchus from Science, and they're from Slough and Eton School in Berkshire. Let's get to the heart of the matter, differentiation. Easy word to use, particularly in doing feedback to teachers. What does it mean for you?
It's a difficult thing to do, differentiation, It's about really knowing the pupil in front of you and allowing them some access to achieving within the classroom.
I think it's not a simple scale of ability that you're differentiating for. It's pupils' other needs that need to be taken into account, whether their lack of English language is going to be a barrier, whether it's their special educational need.
Well, I have some people who think it's true. I have a clear difference in the class. The people on this side, it's false. People on this side, sort of mixed.
No, but it's one arrow.
Right, fantastic. Is that it? No.
Every few weeks or so, we have an assessment, and that assessment, I look at that assessment against their target grade. Red, if they're 2 or more grades below their target grade. Yellow, if they're 1 grade below their target grade. And green, if they've met or are exceeding their target grade. And I use this sort of to organise the seating within the classroom so I can prepare differentiated work for them. I've used data a lot to help me differentiate within this class particularly. I have the class set up in such a way that it's very much a strategy that I've seen in primary schools where you have a top table. So I have a top table and then you know, I have a B table, a C table, and the students are very much aware of where they are and they know where they need to progress to. So I think that's one of the critical things. They must know where they are.
And you believe in the competition between the tables?
I believe in the competition and they're always trying to get to that top table, you know. We move every 3 or 4 weeks or so, we rearrange tables depending on the progress in assessments.
Now that you've all got your books, can you just take a minute to have a look at your Slough and Eton target sheet that you've got right in the front of your book. Remind yourselves of what you were doing. So what we've got, each pupil has their own Slough and Eton subject target sheet. And what we do is we identify what the pupil's current performance grade is, what their target grade is for the end of the year, and what their end of key stage grade is. And we set them curricular targets that we think will move them on to the next level. Generally, what kinds of things do writers need to do to make their writing more engaging for the reader, more enjoyable?
Welcome to Visible Improvement, the series that aims to help you secure better learning and progress for pupils in your classrooms.
How can we find how many penguins altogether?
61. I didn't partition it. We partition.
In this programme, we're focusing on primary mathematics. And your school actually gets particularly good good results, both at level 4 and level 5 in terms of year 6 attainment. And you're the year 6 teacher. What do you put that down to, apart perhaps from your own good teaching? But what is it about the whole school approach to mathematics that achieves that?
It's that general sort of knowledge of making sure that everyone works together. The children have had such good subject knowledge from when they started in EYFS all the way up to year 6. The teachers are always in communication with each other. We are aware of sort of the stages of where our children are at in our classroom, but also the children from the year before and the children that have just left us as well.
And often the hardest maths lesson to deliver is the easiest idea, because if you're teaching something that's incredibly simple to you and a child doesn't understand it, how do you break that down for them and how do you unpick their misconceptions? And teachers having the confidence not just in the subject knowledge but also in the teaching style for that particular concept.
So on New Year's Day at 9 in the morning, a delivery man rang our doorbell. I opened the box. A penguin was sent. Who sent such a strange gift? That's a group of children at the beginning of year 2, and we're trying to build on their learning around the place value system, the groups of 10 and our base 10 number system. Can you tell me how far you've got?
We've got just a bit far. We're doing 1,000, and then
Where's 1,000? Where are there 1,000 penguins?
There's 1,000 penguins right in the house.
Do you think so? How do you know?
So I think that they're all big numbers.
They're all big, so you're estimating, are you? I think it's going to be about 1,000.
I was really encouraging the children to explore themselves, so I wasn't particularly keen, and I think we could see that with the children, on them getting the right answer, but on how they got there and how they could show it to me, how they could prove that partitioning works, what's an efficient method for them to use.
How many sweets can Little Red Riding Hood buy? How much more money does she need to buy 2 sweets? How much money does Little Red Riding Hood have now?
You should have what she started with.
Maybe, but you will have to find out, won't you?
So a loaf of bread equals £1.17. Yeah. So now let's read. Now have her mum amount her has she gone over the amount of mum told her to spend? Yeah. So first we need to finish this part. Yeah, we finished that part. So now just add these all together. Add these all together.
Welcome to Visible Improvement, the series that aims to help you secure better learning and progress for pupils in your classrooms.
Gunnar, go for it.
Giving your product an exclusive logo or name.
Yep, I like that.
At the bottom, it's a hemisphere, so it's half a sphere.
In this programme, we're focusing on visible improvements in literacy across the secondary curriculum. And I'm joined by two colleagues from Slough and Eton School, Terry, Head of Design and Technology, and Famida, Head of Maths.
I joined the school about sort of 14 months ago, very different to my previous school. And one thing I noticed about Slough and Eton was the focus on literacy in every subject. We focused on an awful lot during insets, so after school training sessions with every member of staff, including support staff, to encourage pupils to verbally improve their use of English in the classroom, especially with the high percentage of pupils at our school that have English as an additional language.
To find out the surface area of my shape, the formula is 4 pi r squared. Yeah.
Well done. First one sorted. Second volunteer.
I have 2 circular faces and 1 curved.
Cylinder.
Yeah.
In terms of target market, who can sort of give me a contribution? Mukhlis?
What age or gender will the product will be sold to?
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Mukhlis. If someone could talk to me a little bit about branding, and hopefully you're adding these guys, so we should all have a full sheet by the end of it. Gunnar, go for it.
Giving your product an exclusive logo or name.
Yep, I like that. Exclusive. I like that. It makes you feel as if that's your style and nobody else has got that style. Perfect.